Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel for episode 57. What's that sound? Oh, they've changed. Oh. Well, if you got the opportunity for a nice morning swim, why wouldn't you? Huh? Oh, don't need that bit on. 56, still down. On the environmental score, let's get the horse out first. It's January. We've had some building work done. Which we'll get to in a bit. Let's pop out and see our... Right, it's January, which means we should be in the window to be selling things at their best prices. I think I saw a notification that the wood chips are up. We've got some strawberries and tomatoes. Oh my days, I moved all but one of these last night, and these lot have all come back now. Another trailer load of them. They're an absolute nightmare for me to move. There's a trailer full of wood chips ready to be sold. Trucks are doing well. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, that's 12. What have we got? New sheep. We'll check that in a minute. The olive trees, I did take the subsoiler to the base of them and nothing seemed to happen, which is rather strange. I'm just wondering about money wise when it comes to buying a farm, whether to go for this one. Not too sure. I suppose it would depend what fields it comes with. I get a feeling you might only get that field with it. That's still a decent sized field. Maybe that's a huge field. Harvested that last year. Ooh, too quick to turn. Oh, let's take Beale back, he's done. That was quick. And then we'll get rid of the wood chips, I think. I don't think that contract's gone up at all, which leaves a bit of a problem. Now, last episode I think the trailer kept bouncing, and I noticed it with the tractor earlier. I've got a feeling when I've done some work, maybe putting down the nursery, it's done something to the ground. Just coming up to here. Yeah, oh, made the ground a bit bumpy. And I couldn't smooth it out, which is a bit annoying. I'd say very annoying. That's them sorted. Let's have a quick check on the sheep. Still bits of this say it needs ploughing, but they won't get ploughed. Yeah, 15 sheep now. So we got new sheeps. What are the chickens saying? So we did sell quite a few. Hello. $75. Still room for them. That should probably be moved. I suppose we better check on our bakery as well, hadn't we? I can't believe that's full again. Too many pallets. We've hit the pallet max already. Really? Oh, I've got a trailer full of strawberries over here. Maybe. Might have to start to get a bit clever with that then. Oh yeah. Got a bit of work to do over it. Cookies. Dough in the oven or not. Maybe stop running. That's all of that. These go into the bread basket. Cookies in the cookie basket. Just wash my hands. Did that wood go? I think it's took that bit of wood, hasn't it? Yeah, it has. Right, we don't need the help window on, I don't think. Did I shut the door? Yes, I did. Got the Magnum over here because... well, why not? I've done the job. I've done the work for them. I'm not taking it back until they've paid me. While it's still got diesel in it, I'll use it. I'm so disappointed, not annoyed, but disappointed with this tree nursery because I think it looks fantastic and I love the idea of it. It just needs tweaking a bit, I think. Hopefully there'll be an update. Let's set the road. Let's be. I won't be able to see this bump. Yeah. Again, I could probably blame the nursery for that. I think as I'm recording this, any time soon the Platinum expansion will be dropped. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of changes to textures and things. I don't know if they'll be implemented to all maps, just in-game maps, like Giants created maps, whether this will get an update. Get our blinkers on. Managed to move the digestate tank down to the BGA, so at some point we'll have a little play with that and some hoses. Been out for a bit of a while, I haven't had a chance to really give it much of a go yet. Wonder when we'll get contracts back on. Although to be fair, we've got plenty to do with the selling. I've got a feeling there's quite a lot that needs selling today. And we need to get some money in, as we are at the max on our loans, which means no shopping. It'd be nice if we could get to having the loan paid off by the end of the year. It's a pretty big ask though, I think. Let's reverse that in. Really badly. going to be tight. Let's pull it back in. Straighten it up. What's the price? What are you offering? Wood chips. 760. Wow. Against a base price of 560. It drops from 44 to 560. That's quite a swing. But I will take it nevertheless. Well, that is very pleasing, and I'm surprised that we're getting an environmental score reward, because our environmental score is rubbish. I think we'll leave that here for now, because the land is here. We've got about 7,000 litres of soybean as well, haven't we, I think. We've now got strawberries loaded up. 270 Lower Cross Indoor Market, right round the corner. It's going to be a short trip, isn't it? What are we looking like for honey actually while we're here? There's 2 honey we could probably squeeze on. Extra couple of £100 if we wait a month. Lettuce is at its best-ish. This is Holland. The hotel offering the best money on the lettuce and on the tomatoes. 542 from our own market stall, 545 at county stalls, and again they're both good. So this and then lettuce to the hotel. It was only about 230 quid a 1,000 litres, wasn't it? Maybe drop off the strawberry production. I think there's been a bit of an update because I'm getting a little bit of fragmenting. Or maybe we need a trailer. Well, it's not bad, it's only round the corner, isn't it? Not the biggest of money makers though, the old strawberries. Unless I suppose you just got rid of them at the. I suppose we can still do them and just put them on the. Sell them on our market stall, can't we? Really. Right. We'll put the lettuce on. What do we got? There's only 3. I was going to do it. I was going to speed it up, but I won't bother. Grapes, what are grapes? $500, goes up to about 700. There might be something that we can build cheap that will help us make them into juice, even adult juice. And raisins. I'm quite happy to look into that. Where were the tomatoes best price? Tomatoes. County stores. On its way down. Market stalls on its way up. Probably say the market stalls are best bet. Should probably paint the grass around here as well, actually. Take this field edge off. County Stores is just over the road, so it seems a little bit pointless when we can just pick it up and take it ourselves. Have a quick look on productions. Get me thumbs to work properly. Now the Omatano pack, has that got anything to make? It's got some really small buildings that you can do productions with. For instance, that makes potatoes. Could that fit? I mean, not there. I suppose it could. You need access left and right. Oh no, it pushes out the front. But either way, you're going to have to turn around on that. But we have got this here. If we were to get rid of that tree, we've still got this little corner here that possibly could be turned into... It's not very flat. We could do it up at the small holding though. Nice little cottage style. A bakery would be a good idea because we're going to need our own flour. So maybe that could be an idea. What was I doing? Oh yeah, tomatoes. I do find the forks on front loaders on the whole to be god awful. But this come on, this is a slightly different. Not able to get to the ground, is it? It's to automatically bounce it. And in a way it sort of ruins the realistic effects that you want to have with it. Some tomatoes on our stall. Maybe it's just somewhere around here that it doesn't. Like with the whole sell point. I mean, in the long run we're going to move. Wouldn't be an episode without that popping up. At some point we're thinking of moving everything over to the fishing club. Oh wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? But I did like the idea of moving stuff via an old tractor or machinery. Unfortunately, whether it's the pallet forks or what, well, it's not the front loader arm. It's got to be the pallet forks. But they just seem to, as you've seen, have an absolute nightmare. Well, the good news is we've already paid for our building work that we've had done. I imagine there'll be landscaping, yeah, let's do it like that. I imagine there'll be some landscaping and some bits to do. We're going to need to stock it with ingredients. No problem at all with that. Making good use of our first ever tractor. Yeah, lovely. So the honey doesn't go yet. What else have we got? We could pick up some of those trees for the way around. Yeah, we could. We've got room on here, haven't we? Well, actually, oh wait, I forgot about them, didn't I? I think it's all going. Maybe little helps. Yeah, maybe getting ourselves a little bakery. Where would we put it? Something I'd be tempted to put up at the small holding, so I can just move the flour down to our little bread ovens. I'll have a look in. I'll have a think about it. Something to do with the grapes would be handy as well, though, because they're not, as they are, they don't create that much worthwhile value. I mean, it'll pay for itself almost straight away, but yeah, if we could be getting in with things like oil and grape juice. Flour's something that we need, and we've got room to grow oats, wheat, barley to make flour. We're going to be getting sugar beet, which we can chop and then use that in either the biogas plant, or maybe we could get, if we can find a little mill that could do sugar, because we're going to need sugar for the... It depends how much they go through. It definitely goes through plenty of flour, that's for sure. I think we can make flour from sorghum as well. Not delivered anything to the hotel before. Not even sure I can remember where the entrance is. That's the church. Not down this way, unless we can get into the church from that angle. Maybe there. could be a drop-off point. Not the cellar hatch, that's for the beer. Yeah, there you go. That's decent from 3. From 3 of them, that's good. Soybean. We've got about 7,000 litres of soybean, I think. What have we got? 11,000 litres on there. Oh, 112,000 litres of... Let's get rid of those wood chips. It's only 3,000 litres, but... It's 2 grand, isn't it? I suppose it just makes sense for an extra 2 grand. Nowhere near the best price. Awful price. Potatoes. Never a big amount on them, really. Is actually at its best price. Not holding any of that now because we turned it all into seed. Seeds. Have I gone past them? I have. Seeds. Oh, a grand. I need to sell some seed. It's pretty much at its best price. Let's get down. Switch trailers. What time are we on? Oh my. Will we get air off this? Yep. Oh, I could pull that into there actually because I'm going to need to put the trees on there. Crash that into there. Perfect. Right, I'm going to do the wood chips and then I'll reconvene with you at that point Because there's only... Wait, what? Oh, hello. Yes, please. Now that is exactly what we need for our sugar beet. And it's small. Oh, damn it. As soon as I make some money. What other planters were we thinking of, though? What's the options? $2.7. That's seeds and fertilizers. $2.7 or what's that? 4.5 though. We could take sewing contracts with that other one. I like the look of that. Oh, damn it. What was I doing? Spending money. Trailer. It's that one. Hold 1600 litres. I'll need a bigger thing. Right, I'll catch up with you in a moment. We got the last of the wood chips. Then we are out of them. Oh, that's a lovely amount in. Well worth it. I've just checked and the chem shed is sitting on about 50,000 litres of what do you call it? Seeds, because we put all the ones that we could transfer into all the ones we could transfer into all the cereal crop we were able to manufacture into seeds. So we've got what happens just there for that to keep happening. Best do it with a tractor, wouldn't I? No, I was. So I'm going to shoot over, because we want the big trailer for that. I'm going to go and collect all of that, and then we'll see how much we've made by the end of this huge sale of all of our things, except for those trees. I've already done one sell, a lot of them this morning. Wait, but the January sales are fully underway, which is, I suppose, what you do. This has taken quite a bit longer than I wanted to, because this trailer does not take seeds. So we've been backwards and forwards. The Land Rover is earned a pat on the back and an extra slice of cake today. Got a few miles put on it. But you'll notice the money at the top is flying. This January sales has been a huge success. On the next episode, we'll be having a look at the building work that's happened and what's new. And there may be a small adjustment up at the small holding. And a certain pallet limit eater for the meantime. But until then, if you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so to stay up to date with new videos as they come out. If you've enjoyed the video, please drop us a like. If you got any comments, please leave them in the comment section. This needs a right good wash, doesn't it? Yes, it does. I mean, considering we've spent 18 grand on the... I've just come too close to the mic now. 18 grand on... We've got a seeder for the sugar beet that's going to go down here. I've got a few seeds left, don't worry. I've not done all of them. 8.5 grand a run on this. It's nearly a £90,000 day, or section of the month. And to be fair, you know, there's no farming that can be done. This is what you were doing. This is what you would do in winter, isn't it? You sell all your produce and everything you've made, so you got yourself some money to go. Now, don't get me wrong, it's all going to go immediately straight on to paying off the loan, but at least we've seen a bit of money coming in. There we go. Beautiful. That might need a respray though. Until then, thanks for watching. Until the next time, bye bye.